Hello friends, in this lecture about pointer, we will discuss today pointer and function, pointers to functions, some points regarding function pointer, pointer and function. Arguments are parameters to function are passed in two ways. First way, call by value. In call by value, the values of the variables are passed. In this, value of variable are not affected by changing the value of formal arguments. In this program, first statement of the main function int a equal to 5, b equal to 8 semicolon. Two integer variables a and b are declared and they are assigned a values of 5 and 8. Second statement printf before function call a comma b colon percentage d value of a and after a type position value of b is printed. Then a function call is made value a b. So a function value is called in and simultaneously value of a and b are passed in while calling this function. So when control goes to the value function, so those values are copied in p and q. Then within the body of the value function int pq, what is the value of a and b, that is here copied. So p plus plus, next statement q plus plus, values of p and q's are in p and q are incremented. So value becomes 6 and 9. Printf in function changes are percentage d ampersand percentage d slash n p and q. Value of p and q are printed here and then control goes to the calling function. So after printing value of p and q, that is 6 and 9, control goes to the calling function and in calling function print after function call a and b, again value of a and b are printed. So it is said that while calling a function using call by value, what is the value in main function, that is not going to change. So after a function call, let us see the value of a and b, that should be 5 and 8. So output before function call a b colon 5 and 8, in function changes are 6 and 9. After function call a and b are 5 and 8, that remains the same. Call by reference. In call by reference, the addresses of the variables are passed. When we pass addresses to a function, the parameters receiving the addresses should be pointers. First thing, the process of calling a function using pointers to pass the addresses of a variable is known as a call by reference. In this example program, first statement includes a standard input-output.h header file in our program. Second statement is a function prototype declaration that tells compiler that a reference function is present in this program. Then first statement of the main function declares two integer variables a and b simultaneously. Their values are initialized as 5 and 8. Then printf statement print the message before function call a and b. Value of a and b are printed using this printf statement. Then reference ampersand a ampersand b. Function reference is called in and simultaneously value of address of a and b are passed in. So printf after function call a and b. So whenever a function is called, control goes to the that function. So here reference pq. So these function receive the addresses of a and b with p and q, which are declared as a integer pointer variables. So inside the function reference function at p, data pointed by the p is incremented, and so the data pointed by the q is incremented. Printf in function changes are naturally value of what is the value at referred by the p as well as q are going to be incremented by 1. Then its value is going to become 6 and 9, and then control goes to the calling function. Printf after function call a and b. Naturally value of a and b are altered when function is called. So this value is going to be as a 6 and 9. So when this program is run, we get the output like this one. Before function call a comma b colon 5 and 8. In function changes are 6 and 9. After function call a and b 6 and 9. So in this way we see that when we call the function by reference, the value of the variable in the function is going to be changed. Pointers to functions. A function like a variable has a type and address location in the memory. It is therefore possible to a pointer to a function, which can then be used as an argument in another function. Syntax. Function return type, asterisk pointer name, then function argument list. Example, double asterisk p2f double comma character. Here double is the return type of the function. p2f is the name of the function pointer, and double comma character is the argument list of this function, which means the first argument of this function is of double type and the second argument is character type. Example, C program to find sum of two numbers using function pointer. An example program may be like this one. So int sum, int num1 comma int num2. Then within the body of this function return num1 plus num2 semicolon. So this is a function that has two argument list, and these two arguments are of integer type num1 and num2, and when function is called in, this find the sum of these two numbers and return the value that is of integer type. So in main function first statement int asterisk f2p, then in open and close parenthesis int comma int semicolon. it declares a integer pointers to a function. So this function has two arguments of integer type. So f2p is assigned the value of sum, that is address of this function. Then in the next statement, int op1 equals f2p 10, 10, 13 and at the end semicolon. Using this statement, integer variable op1 is declared, and using assignment operator, first using the pointer variable function is called in. So this address pointed by this pointer variable, this is the address of the function sum. So control goes to the sum function. So this sum function receives the two values 10 and 13 passed in and store these two values with the argument num1 and num2, and then these two numbers are added and sum is returned to the calling function. So what is the sum that is assigned to the variable here op1? Then next statement is int op2, integer variable op2 is declared, and using assignment here function call, using name of the function, it is called in, and same data is passed in. So when function call is made, control goes to the function call, and two numbers received by the num1 and num2 are added, and addition is returned to the calling function, and that addition is assigned to the op2 variable. Then using the next two printf statement, output 1, call using the function pointer %d op1. When function, what is value of op1, that is printed here, and op1 receives the value by calling the function by the function pointer or pointer function. Then in the next output, call using a function name. So in this program we see that a function can be called using the pointer function or function pointer, or call by its name that we are familiar with. So when this function is run, we get the output like this one. Output call using function pointer, and addition is printed 23. In a similar way, when function is called by the name, same result is printed. Now let us see some points regarding the function pointer. A pointer to a function declares as type, then in open and close parenthesis asterisk function pointer name, then open and close parenthesis, and at the end semicolon. It tells the compiler that ftr is a pointer to a function which returns type value. What is the type of this value? That value of that type or value of that type is returned. The parenthesis around asterisk fptr necessary. A statement like type asterisk gptr open and close parenthesis semicolon would declare gptr as a function returning a pointer to type. So here if we are declaring a function pointer to a function, this should be included in the open and close parenthesis. Otherwise as given in this statement, if it is type asterisk gptr, this would declare gptr is a function returning a pointer to the type. This returns a pointer of the type. A function pointer can be declared and assign a function to it in a single statement like this. Void in open and close parenthesis asterisk function pointer and argument in and its value can be assigned ampersand fun, address of the function fun. The ampersand can be removed from the statement because a function name alone represents the function address. So this means the above statement can also be written like this: void ampersand in open and close parenthesis pointer to a function, and this is the argument list, and it is assigned a address of the function by writing the function name. So in this way, these are the few important points regarding the function pointer. So in this way, we completed the topics pointers. So hope all of you understood the topic start about pointers. So we will end at this point. So bye, until next period. Have a nice day.